Hello folks and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn and the Alien Dawn farm, where last time we basically renegotiated another year of contract for Henry and Han. Which is expensive. That cost us a huge chunk of our cash, about 100,000 all told. Reading comments also was that you can close the windows to keep heat in the buildings, so I've set all the windows to be closed at the moment. Because you know, it's negative for our dirt, so hopefully they'll remember that and start closing windows. We want to get ourselves that grown canna. When you're done there, please sow that field. It's important for you to sow that field. We want to get energy crystals. The energy crystals, I think, growing and selling power cells will be the best thing we can do, I think. They need 30 per power cell, so that's going to be about 11 power cells there. And that's going to be another bunch there. So it looks like it's a 7x7, which will be 490. Which is going to be another chunk there, but these take ages to grow. We're about a third of the way there. Does it say how long this takes to grow? This takes 24 days to grow, so you know it takes a good chunk of a year to grow a bunch of energy cells. But the idea is that if we get to the point where we just manage to have 20 in stock, we can just sell 20 and go bam, done. Hey, cancer farming 5, good. You have to go start loading some specifications, lovely. Hey, look, we're almost at finishing that up there. Han, do me a favor, when you get a moment, hunt that technically. Constructing parquet. Yes, because we're also thinking about making a new floor here. We're making a new building over here. We're gonna make a second floor here. So we're gonna move these two into the second floor of this house here, and that'll save us some space over here. We can put another building down there possibly. I was gonna think about tearing this down, but we might not tear this down. We might just put these together and make a new room for something. I haven't quite figured out what. Cemented. What are you doing there, Henry? Henry, what are you doing? Henry, what are you doing? Henry! What the Jiminy Cricket are you doing? Henry, okay, right. Stop that right now. Hang on, I might have to do something different here. If I go up a ceiling here, can I remove orders, deconstruct? Not the whole building, I just want the roof gone. Wooden roof? The wooden roof can be deconstructed, please. I'm also going to put a... Can you deconstruct that? Is that possible for you to do that? Obstructed access. Deconstruct those. If you can start deconstructing roofs, because I think Henry's freaking out. He wants to take a shooting star. Lovely. We can go over there. See, that worked out. Okay, so we need to put a way to get up there. Orders, storage, housing. You can do that. That's crazy. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to get, because this works here, but that's way too out. I want something to be a little bit closer in. Like if it could go like up this side of the house, that'd be fine. I would accept that, but it's not letting me do that. Weirdly. I'm on this floor here, so if I go like... can I go if I hold change floor level? Is it because this is too low? It might be because this is too low. I might have to put some flooring down here first. So if I do housing, floor, some brick floor, because we've got brick to spare, put that there. Once that's there, if I manage to put in the housing, stairs, wood stairs, there we go, that's something we can work with. Or, hang on, in that case, let's go ahead and just deconstruct that real fast. I just can't handle it entirely. I want to go for, wait, flooring, housing, brick staircase. There we go. That'll be fine. That'll be okay, I suppose. Put a shooting star. Oh yeah, there's a shooting star expedition. Fine. Does anyone want to go say hello to that one? In case it's anything useful? Shooting star, melody. Go. When you get a moment, get over there. Nanotube printing's done as well, so we now research. We have access to. We have to produce nanotubes for allowing this other stuff happens. Which isn't going to happen for a while, I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking. At the moment, nanotubes isn't really high on my list of priorities. Close that one as well, please. Thank you. This one doesn't have any windows. All those windows are closed as well. Just to retain heat inside. We will move all this stuff in here, make a second floor to this, so that someone in my comments can stop having an aneurysm about second floors. Right. We've got some grain grass over there. We can cut that down. There's space over here as well. If I wanted to make storage, farming, non-edibles, energy crystals, I could have done here as well, couldn't I? Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I'll put it over there. I should have put them in there as well. Never mind. Castle's orders, clearly not ready yet. Rock chunks need to get mined too. I don't think it's even accessible. We'll have to find out. Right, come on. Sleep through the night, people. Come on. We can start doing meat printing if we really want to. We can turn fuel into meat. So that's now on, but the control circuit is deactivated. So we have the ability to, as long as if power drops down, found a deformed metal chunk where the meteorite fell. Some scrap metal, lovely. Just how useful. Making the bread. It's gonna do some mining work done. Yeah, I think these haven't been mined because they're not actually accessible. If they had been accessible, considering how fast Han's been mining here, they would have been mined a long time ago. These things are currently in the rock, unfortunately. These rock chunks are in the rock, so they cannot be mined. Which is really kind of inconvenient that they're in the rock, but hey, they're in the rock. That adds some to our rocks at the moment, which is basically we used to have 60 rocks. 60 stone is essentially 120. It's essentially 120. What's face? 120 words. Words fail me. 120 concrete, which is 12 sections of block. It'll take a while. Han is physical 8 now. Holding space at Druid 1? Is that close by? Close-ish by. Those two are still closer. Planting the hay. Hugo. Eating good, sure. Making a bunch of grease and stuff, and oil and grease and yeast and oil and oil and grease and oil. Food for the animals. Are you who's the pregnant one? It must be you, right? You must be the pregnant one. You have flu immunity. You're the pregnant one. Which we could just slaughter you right now, actually. You're not even fully grown yet. Wow, you very tempted to just slaughter you outright. Hugo, I'm really stop fertilizing fields. Okay, Vivian's crafting. That's why. I was like wondering why is that happening over there? Because Vivian's crafting. The armor's been researched. Lovely. I need some automated turrets down as well, if you really wanted to. solar roofs. That's solar panel on the ceiling, on elevators. Carbon rooms. A lot of that stuff requires us to have produced carbon nanotubes, which we could produce or we could farm by taking out some of these bugs. But there are loads of bugs here. Like, here alone, 9 hatchlings, 3 shriekers, and a bunch of these nest formations. So do I want to... There's also a new insect nest over there. How about that? How's that for timing? I think we've researched everything that we need to research, correct? I don't think there's anything we haven't researched yet. There's blade grass. There's skin bark. There's the silicon plants, silicon leaf. Thought we had the glimmer mushrooms somewhere, but they seem to have disappeared. T-ball tree. How are you doing on T-ball, by the by? How's our T-ball production coming along? We still have got T-balls in stock? Looking for food. We have 32 meals. Yeesh. Raw food. We have 20 T-balls. No meat. Sure. 20 T-balls. Might put all this to harvest. Get a bunch more T-balls. Because T-balls are used for tea. Yeah, that's set up to currently be planted but not grown. So planted. That's it. That tree. These ones are here are to be planted but not harvested. That's for to be planted and not harvested. Oh, we had a huge chunk of cement making there. I guess while she was busy deconstructing a roof there. Have you done? That is done. Okay. Malfunction return. Please fix that. Right. Okay. Let's see about making this. So if I put housing, walls, wood walls, put wood wall there, wood wall there, wood wall there, wood wall there, then housing wall, wood wall there, 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 there. Wood wall there. Then we can go for housing door. No, housing door. Wood door there. Oops. Housing door. Wood door there. Housing door. Wood door. Thank you. There, there, and there. No queued research. No queued research. We have in fact hit hydroponic racks if you wanted to. Start working on things that we haven't researched yet, I suppose. Like start doing like things like that. That. Things that just are quicker to do. So 12 hours, 2 days. So start churning through research. So here's researching. Vivian's making food. Kinda. Henry. Kinda. We do other construction. Then make the damn. Show the damn brick floor, please. There we go. Make these brick floors, kinda, please. That one and that one. Oh, you can make the stairs. There you go. Build those stairs, which gives access to the top floor easily. We'll start making those. And once that roof, I guess once the parquet flooring done, sure. Once that's all done, we'll have to do roof, wood roof. No, we'll do ceiling first because clearly you're having issues here. Ceilings, wood ceilings. There. Once that's done as well. Research pacifiers, which is basically ways to tranquilize hostile things. We can. No, the dog died. Butcher it. They hunted the dog. How dare they hunt the dog? Dead? Or just unconscious? No, you're dead. You've been set to butcher. Forced removal. Because you're currently under a build location. It's forced removal. You have to remove you. You're not allowed to remain there. Yeah, we'll move these two up here. That relationship's not going well. They're sleeping on the exact opposite sides of the bed. Got some butch and that, and then visiting Dromada. Sure, visit the Dromada, why not? Eat the stuff. Make the bread, please. Unfinished veggie stew, unfinished veggie pizza, unfinished meat breads. Malfunctioning solar panels. Don't malfunction. Stop malfunctioning solar panels. Not good. Where's electronics as well? That's painful. We can craft weapons. We can craft the laser pike. Yes, we can. Oh, do you manage to salvage a bunch of fuel? Lovely. If you salvage a bunch of fuel, it's going to save me a lot of time in the long run. Yeah, you did. Oh, we got a bunch of extra fuel here. I'll fix a wind turbine as well. Very good. Incendiary traps, which is part of our defense stuff. Aggressive animals, 40 aggressive animals. Well, okay, so it's been a moment. We were expecting that at some point. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put in, let's see here. So 6 defense, we'll put in, what kind of towers can we put in? We could put a concrete tower here. We haven't got the concrete for that. We've got the wood for this one, though. Okay, kind of build those concrete towers actually right now. More than anything else, just construct them right now. Because we'll have to go out and help them real soon. Right, then we'll get the whole party out. Everyone's going to go out and say hello. Right, everybody. Matt kind of as well. Good. Damn it. I was hoping that Han and they'd fire at different targets. They seem to have staggered now, which is good. That's 15 of them gone. Let's push up a little bit further. We do not want them to attack on our terms, that's the point, that's the issue here. They clearly have also got some kind of armor they can use here. No one's actually hurt, and 5 to go. 4 to go. 4 to go. Three. Counts number 3. Last one. Good. Hold on. We could harvest all this meat, all this insect meat, but frankly, we've got other things to be worried about right now. How are you coming along here? 43 as a whole, but you specifically 48. Flamethrowers are active, which I'm assuming they require fuel. It consumes fuel, sure, makes total sense. Production there for the 3D printer, incendiary trap. Must requires rearming, so again, requires a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel required for this stuff. Do we even have enough wood? No one's actually complained about having enough wood for this, but I'm assuming we have enough wood for this. A lot of the wood's already been put down, I guess, which is the... We've done 69 wood, so I'm assuming that we have enough wood for this. 49 for that one. 48 for that one. Okay, so we're about halfway there. The rain, which means that should kick in shortly. Because it means that we're massively lowering our power supplies at the moment. Because on rain, apparently there's no wind. And once that hits under 50, it'll chug on, and hopefully at least slow down the fuel loss. Right, Hugo. Eating raw. Dance party tonight, sure. Everyone have fun. Are we out of meat? Already out of cooked meals? No, we got cooked meals. You ate that meat because you wanted to. Again, transporting. Why are you transporting that? I mean, Vivian, you got food to be cooking. You got food to be cooking. Sorry. Yeah, you got food to be cooking, Vivian. Stop that. So bread is the main one, I think. Bread takes a long time for us to do. Cooking some of that ratatouille. We haven't got any meat for sweet meat bites. It's fine. Although I do think we have a leftover sweet meat bites here. No, veggie pizza, sure. Distress signal. Okay, we'll send out Melody to deal with that. Melody mainly because Melody is just doing research, and at the moment we're not really researching for anything useful. We're just going through the research motions. Why do you stop to do that furnace stuff? Like, really? We're almost there, though. We're almost hit this corner, which will be a moment of celebration. Scavenged on the CPU core, lovely. Okay, we hit a CPU core, lovely. Music night time as well. Together for celebration. Have a lovely celebration. Melody can't be here. She's away having a dance. Dancing a dance off. You're having a dance off. She's away exploring. I got distracted. Kettle pan. And a didgeridoo. One hell of a music night. Okay. Melody. 1 hour till we get there. Although you are currently sleeping, which I don't think means just no. It still seems to tick down. Okay. Ow. Right, distress signal. What do we got here? Too late, a mangled body lies twisted on the ground not far from the crash site. Looks like they got attacked by something. I won't be able to scavenge anything in one go, but I'll mark the spot. It will be possible to return later. I'll bury this all. I'll do some scavenging now when I get a moment. You got some synthetic armor, I think, and whatever that is. Not sure what that is. 11 hours to come back as well. We're getting further and further away now. We've cleared out the places near us. 53. 53. I'm gonna set this up to start crafting power cells. Oh, we can't yet. We have to unlock. We have to collect our first energy cells before that happens. We got some antibiotics coming in. Lovely. We like antibiotics. We like antibiotics. Very helpful for us in the long run. Hugo, again, making a lot of trade goods. You're getting better and better at this. I mean, trade goods are really, really, like, again, 1,000 trade goods is about 30,000 money, which is not a lot, but it's cheap to make because it's made it out of hay. Khan's farming 5 now. Lovely. Lovely. All harvested. We're harvesting all that cloth as well. We would have sold all the cloth off, but we didn't have the cloth to sell, really. Okay, we're making walls now. Kana, what's she doing now? Kana's getting some food, I'm assuming. No, we're handling electric furnace. I'm not sure why is that higher on your priority list? Go to your management activities, Kana. Your construction is going to be higher than your handle priority. Sorry, that's why, because handling priority is the same as your construction. You're building stuff first, Hannah. Hannah, that's your entire function is to build. Sorry. It's really harsh to say it that way, but your entire function. We've got synthetic leggings and an EM umbrella. Light force field emitter that repulses water droplets and reflects lightning. I don't think we have anywhere near enough. What am I going to say here? Anywhere near enough rain for that to be relevant. But welcome back, Melody, I guess. Research searchlights. Targeting in the dark is difficult. Of course, CPUs to make as well. Thermostats, air vents. A lot of construction work here. Punching a pole. Go punch a pole. You're allowed to go punch a pole. I allow that to happen. Punch, 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 punch. EMP grenades. Again, energy crystals. Energy crystals. Arcing machines. Kind of nanotubes. 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 A lot of nanotubes here. Carbon room specifically for you. And nanotubes there. Nanotubes. 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 So carbon nanotubes with a 3D meat printer, the 3D printer, is made from what? Fuel? Look at the production. Where's production? 3D printer, use production of nanotubes. If it requires fuel, then we're in serious trouble. Because, hello, that's a big dip. If this were an RPG, or like an action game, you could probably make that jump across from there. But again, if that was, you can also practically make the leap from there into there, or almost at the edge there. We always have one entire side of the rectangle made. Come on, I need a ship to come in. Contact. Trade with ships. Can you seek contact with them? Can you give me a ship, please? I need money. I need money mainly for if Hugo comes up for contract renegotiation. I haven't got the cash. we're seeking contact with the Galactic Trade League. So we'll give them all the trade goods, all the cloth we have. As much as we can get our little filthy mitts on. How is this one doing specifically? 49 total, 55 for that one. Scavenging still happening there. We have 604. That's fine. Kind of still building up there. Constructing ceiling. Door. Fortification, which apparently that's more important, even though fine. We've turned the corner though. We have turned the corner, literally, on the wall here. I'm wondering how tricky this fight's going to be. Like, how complicated would it be to take out this place? Because we've taken out several. 31. You know what? Hang on. But a pure curiosity. If we were to come up here. How bad would it be? Ooh, great trade ship. Right, what's the total trade goods there? Would be 3,400. If I want to give all not necessarily all my cloth, like 1,000 cloth to me. If I wanted to sell 1,000 cloth, that was 122,000. We could sell. Let's see, what else could we sell you? Also, that alone is pretty damn decent. We could also buy combat mech research for 200,000. Buzzshroom recipe makes you tea, but frankly, stimulating tea, not just regular vitamin, it's just stimulating tea. It is a recipe we haven't got here. So I'm tempted to do that just to get the Buzzshroom recipe, and you have it more expensive than just 100,000. We have not got any stories. We haven't been writing any of those, unfortunately. We can't sell electronics. We have some. We don't buy any. We still have a massive profit, and that would be enough to negotiate a potential contract, I think. Especially if we start seeing things like the leather and the veggie leather. Because we can make more of those, no problem. Especially if I turn on veggie leather again. No, I'm happy with that as a potential situation, so we'll do that. I want to let this finish first, see what happens. We killed all that. You attack this? Is that the nesting? Is that this nest done? Nesting Shrieker? And so look at is there so this nesting Shrieker is dead. Glutches. Okay, so we can cancel all this. We'll observe this for research purposes. Melody, find out what the hell that is for us, and we'll do this next time, and we'll start trading. But I think we've cleared out one nest. This has not been as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, one nest down. We'll see if we can make financial use of that soon. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.